hawk that keeps all the pesky pigeons away from the grass. Rebecca Adams is still with me. The women's draw looks a little bit more... more players could win the women's draw than the men's draw, I think. Coco Gauff, she is in action later on centre court. What do you think of her chances?
Yeah, you're right, Isaac. The women's draw is a lot more open, and Coco Gauff herself even said, it could be anybody's. There have been 7 different champions in the last 7 years, so yeah, the draw is wide open. Coco Gauff, she was knocked out here in the first round last year against Sophia Kenin. She said after that she went to a really dark place and did a lot of soul searching, so she's going to be very, very aware of that, and she'll want to right that wrong from last year. The good thing for Coco Gauff is that she is in the opposite side of the draw to Iga Swiatek, a player who she really can't beat, so potentially she could get to the final. If she does, maybe she'll meet Swiatek.
Speaking of Swiatek, she looked imperious on the clay, winning that French Open title. She's not really been able to translate that to grass. What do you make of her chances this year?
Well, grass is a very different prospect, of course, to clay. The grass court doesn't really necessarily suit Swiatek's game. She doesn't play that well against the big hitters like Aryna Sabalenka, Elena Rybakina, and she does struggle here at Wimbledon. She's never made it past the quarterfinals. And if you look at her draw, it's a really tough one as well, because she potentially will come up against Jelena Ostapenko in round 4. Now, Ostapenko is Swiatek's nemesis, really, her bogey player. She just can't beat her. They've had 4 meetings in the past, and Swiatek has not managed to win any of them. And let's, cast our minds back to the US Open in September, where Swiatek was defending champion, and Ostapenko just played her off the court. So that is a potential 4th round meeting that we need to look out for.